Let's go ahead and Mo, go ahead because you were summarize your points real quick and then get into the top one. So for the people that are just joining,
Um, I don't look at these women as actual, bro. I can say it's on Rumble songs. I don't look at these women as, bro. I look at them as, bro, just for my mental notes and learning women, learning game. But my first point was she's not necessarily as mad at the exposing. She's more mad that the curtain is being pulled. Basically, her bullshit is getting found out, and she's no longer going to be able to sell purity as effective as she used to be. She's gonna want some sort of retribution. She doesn't want to just have him get away with it for no reason. And now, my biggest thing, this is my favorite note. Her biggest fear is that this will make Logan open his eyes and realize his value, whether he wakes up with his own eyes or his friends will wake him up.
Facts.
That is her biggest fear. Like, she's going to be afraid that Logan will actually understand his value. You'll be like, wait, hold on, wait.
shout out to Dip Lords becoming a member, monthly supporter. Shout out to you, bro. Everybody that becomes a supporter, we're gonna shout y'all out on air, and I'll show you guys how to do this real quick. But continue your thing, and I'll.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, wait, hold on, I'm fucking Logan Paul. My drink is fucking delicious. I'm actually the shit. I'm actually somebody special. Hold on. Why do I have to deal with this shit? And now the last person that was ever going to save her is now gone just because he finally realized his value in life. And because the biggest thing, women's game strategy is heavily contingent upon you as a man not knowing your value. So if he understands his value, she can no longer do shit she can no longer get shit from him at all. So that's my main one.
And guys, to be able to join Rumble, you got to go on the Safari or Google app and hit the subscribe button from there, not through the app. We're working on that right now with Rumble, where you can subscribe from the app. But for now, you got to do it web-based, because a lot of y'all might not even be watching it on the app. You're watching it probably on the internet. If you're watching it on a browser, just click that subscribe button. It's in the chat. It's only $5 to join. So shout out to y'all. Yeah, so my take on it is this. I agree with you, Mo. You made some really valid points. And this I think the person here that's going to really suffer the most from this is Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nina is getting her reputation shit on right now, but she's fine. And the reason why she's fine is because basically what's going on with Logan right now is he's in a rock and a hard place. He's in what I would call like an unwinnable position, because and you got to be able to understand this, you got to kind of know where he's coming from. So you guys got to remember that he got canceled back a couple years ago with the Suicide Japan thing, right? So in order for him to get back into the good grace of the people, he had to go super woke, right? So he's adopted a very leftist, liberal, friendly agenda to regain his fan base, right? But the problem, right, when you have libtards as your fan base is libtards are always becoming more and more extreme. Since libtards are becoming more and more extreme, they're always changing their views. And you have to continuously become more and more radical to continue to appease them, right? I'll give an example. I use Tim Pool all the time. Someone like Tim Pool was considered extremely liberal 10 years ago, but now he's considered a radical alt-right Nazi supremacist. So that just goes to show y'all how much times have changed when it comes to liberals in the past 10 years. Because if you have the same beliefs, right, and it's considered liberal, 2 to 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're going to be considered alt-right. Look at Destiny. Destiny was considered a liberal. Now, liberals look at him and say, oh, he's a conservative. When in reality, I would say he's more like a libertarian, but they look at him as a crazy conservative. So that just goes to show you how the left constantly changes. You can stay in your 10 toes, but they're always going to shift. Why do I say all that? I say all that to say that Logan has basically went into a realm and gotten a fan base that's continuously changing, right? And this is good because he's trying to do ventures like Prime. He's growing his business. He's very politically correct now. He's very clean. Yeah, he made a mistake, but he was able to bounce back, right? Now, he's with a girl that is a hoe that's embarrassing him, okay? If he leaves her, he's going to piss off the very fan base that he acquired after the suicide shit from being politically correct, okay? If he leaves her. They're going to call him toxic, they're going to call him misogynistic, etc. All those people are going to leave him and say that he's insecure and he's toxic, all the shaming shit when men have boundaries. But if he stays with her, all the people that rock with him for real, all his real supporters are going to lose respect for him. And the reason why Logan's in a hard place is because he has such a big platform. He has so many businesses where he can't necessarily afford to be super risky and controversial. He's got to be PG. We talked about this in the wrestling situation. Once you reach a certain level of fame, guys, you can't be 10 toes down anymore. Let me make this extremely clear for y'all. Like let me make this crystal fucking clear for y'all. Once you reach a certain level of fame, you can no longer have any type of traditional belief systems that go against the mainstream narrative. What happens when you do? You become popular like Andrew Tate. You be popular like some of these guys that have these realistic worldviews. They fucking cancel you. Shout out to Hunter becoming a monthly supporter. Because when you have influence, that's when they attack you. They don't care if you're smaller. That's kind of why, like with us, like I'm kind of glad that we never like blew up that big. Like we blew up, but we're still small enough to fall under the radar of all these like big companies and stuff like that. But once you get too big and you have certain beliefs, they cancel you like this, guys. Okay? So Logan is in a rock and a hard place because I know deep down as a man, he's like, bro, fuck this bitch, bro. Like, god damn, like, what am I? Like, yo, like, did I make the right choice? I know he's going to bed at night thinking that shit. I know he is, bro. He's a man. He's a man. And he's a young guy. Obviously, he's in good shape, whatever. His testosterone's probably a little bit higher. Any guy with raging, red-blooded American male with testosterone going through their fucking veins is gonna see what the fuck is going on and be like, bro, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But he can't leave her now because he doesn't have a real fan base. That's why I prefer to be politically incorrect, have our view systems, and bring in the people that really rock with us. I would rather have 100,000 diehard supporters than have 100 million fair weather fucking fans. Because those real 100,000 supporters will stick by you through thick and thin and rock with you like y'all are with us when we went through all the bullshit. Because y'all know what the fuck it is to be the underdog in a fucking politically correct world. But a guy like Logan can't afford to do that because 100,000 real supporters won't be able to support him for his current business ventures with things like Prime and being involved in mainstream media, etc. So that's why Logan is actually the one taking the biggest L in this, because his success has imprisoned him where he must now stay with Nina. He has no choice. And in doing so, he's putting his money on the line. He's putting his status on the line. He's putting his resources on the line. And now she's going to be entitled to a lot of that money, guys, when they get married, right? Unless he signed a prenuptial agreement, but he has way more money than she does. She's a multimillionaire too. Don't get it twisted, guys. She has money as well. But who's that guy?
Shout out Ujenga.
Ujenga, shout out to you for joining. She has her own money too, but it pales in comparison to Logan's, guys. So that's why I think this is the biggest L for Logan. Yeah, Nina's getting embarrassed and shit, but she's a nobody. Nobody cares about her. Like, dudes are going to forget her. After this fight is done, no one's going to remember who the fuck she is. No one's going to give a fuck. But Logan is always going to have that black eye. The only way I could even see him salvaging this, even if he beats up Dillon Danis and wins the fight, it's still a L. It's still a L. What you think?
It's already over. It's over. Since I think the second day of Dillon going through all of that, it was over. Like, that's it. Like, Logan can't come back from this.
Yeah.
I think if I'm him, I would personally, I'd break up with her, bro. I'd get the fuck out of here.
Take the L, right?
I'm Logan Paul. I'll lose whatever followers I lose. I don't think I would necessarily lose the drink, but I'm gonna lose a lot of advertisements. I'll take the coming off as insecure. Wrestling community doesn't really care.
The only way I could see him getting out of this, and he's still gonna face a reputational hit, he needs to catch her cheating on him.
Still.
But yeah, no, they would still shit on him anyway. They'll still shit on him anyway, but like that's the only way that he would be able to like get out and still have some semblance of that lunatic fan base that he has.
I'll say this to Logan. The wrestling community doesn't care about your sex life, bro. They don't care about your relationship life.
Oh yeah, because he's actually respected in the wrestling community.
Yes, he's actually one of the most impressive celebrity to.
Do they cheer when he comes out?
Yeah,
he gets huge, like big pops.
Huge.
Yeah,
and wrestling community is known as like, yo, we don't care about your sex life. Yo, if you cheated, so what? We don't.
That's true.
We don't. Even though there's a lot of blue pillness, but they only care about what you've done in the ring. That's why a lot of people still like, they'll forgive Chris Benoit.
Yeah,
you're
right.
Even
Stone Cold Steve Austin had some domestic violence issues.
Yeah,
no one talks about that shit.
We don't.
That never comes up.
No one cares.
Yeah.
So it's like.
And that's what he wants to do anyway, really.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, I don't even think he really gives a fuck about podcasting and YouTube like that anymore.
Yeah, he actually loves the sport
Shout
of
out to
professional wrestling.
Garage Guy becoming a member. Shout out to you. Sorry, continue on.
Yeah, he loves the sport of professional wrestling. I don't think he's going to lose that much, or if he does lose, I think he would gain a lot.
What's the strategy? So how do you think he should do it? Like, if he was to break up with her, how should he do it?
Break the fuck up with her.
Just straight up right now, rip the Band-Aid off?
Yeah. Just rip it off. Okay. Straight up. And just cater to being a professional wrestler, even if it's part-time. Because part-time money is still a shit ton. And he still has a shit ton of money from the Saudi event.
Yeah.
He can retire. Because of that Saudi event alone, headlining that, he could retire yesterday.
But for him, he doesn't care. Like, he looks at money as, I've seen him do interviews on this. He cares about, like, he looks at money as a scoreboard.
Yeah, but...
Which kind of sucks because when you look at money as a scoreboard, you'll do anything for the money, which is why, like, I'm so big on, like, doing the content for the people and not the money.
But he already has it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He already got it. So he can...
McGaines, to 2000, welcome to being a member on Rumble, bro.
M. Gomez.
M. Gomez, sorry. Can you make the chat a little bit bigger, Bill, so I can read it?
Right. So I think he should just stay, catering to the wrestling community. Because there's a lot more diehards, no matter what your personal life is.
So farm his WWE audience, for real supporters, Fuck his YouTube audience, fuck his like mainstream supporters, Like
WWE audience will still roll over to YouTube anyway.
Yeah, so like just lean into WWE, be a great wrestler, lean on wrestling, and then use that fan base and have them come over here.
Still do podcasting. It's because the audience, he's still gaining a ton of audience. He's still gaining a couple fans. People love his drinks. It's too late. Like his drinks are too viral. They love it too much. They don't. If your product's that good, we don't care.
Yeah, true.
We don't care.
True. I've never drank Prime, so I don't know. But I like that idea. That's actually a really good strategy.
I ain't gonna lie, I like it.
You do?
Yeah.
Man, no hate on Logan, man.
And extremely low calorie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. No, we ain't hating over here for everybody. Like, oh, y'all hate Logan. No, we don't. We're being objective here. Like, I think that he just made a really bad decision with a woman that's gonna fuck him up. But I like that strategy, bro, because you're right. Wrestling fans are diehard, and they will often overlook your shortcomings if you're a good wrestler. Like that's so true. Like you look at someone like Ric Flair, who's like a raging alcoholic, issues with women, womanizer his whole life. He's a legend. Nobody cares. Like the wrestling community will absolutely forgive your out of ring shit if you entertain him in the ring. And I think that's a fantastic strategy to leave that bitch, lean into the WWE audience that loves him, cultivate a fan base there, right, that really loves you, segue that into your podcasting, your YouTube career, bring on wrestlers on your podcast more. He had Edge on his podcast. Lean into that more and just farm that audience, because what I will say about wrestling fans is they're fucking dedicated, bro. Like they stand behind their people crazy. Because like now that I'm thinking about like, yo, so many of the legendary wrestlers have a bunch of fucking like controversial shit that happened behind the scenes that no one talks about. Like nobody knows that Austin's like been arrested for domestic violence a few times. And no one talks about that shit.
Everyone still forgives Jeff Hardy. And he's had to go through different rehabs so many different times.
Yeah, you're right. Matt too.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy.
Not as much as Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff is bad. Jeff is bad.
Yeah. But, and not just the community and the fan base, the industry, like the corporations, the decision makers, they also don't care about your personal life that much.
Yeah.
As long as you produce and give them money, they're going to keep forgiving you.
Yeah.
They're going to keep giving you chances.
Yeah.
And they're going to allow you, they're going to allow you to like, make partnerships on whatever else you're doing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I like wrestling is like one of those like you hate it or love it type things. Like I know we got some criticism like y'all did a whole stream on wrestling. Yeah, we like wrestling, bro. Like what? You know what I mean? Like whatever. But like the people that do rock with wrestling, they love it, bro. And yeah, you're right. That's
people. We had a lot of super chats.
Yeah, yeah. People are it's one of those things like you love it or you don't. And I think that's a fantastic strategy. I didn't think about that. But yeah, he's in a rock and a hard place with this chick, bro. Like she's literally like ruining his shit, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. Like if it was just this, it would have been like salvageable. But like between this, the crypto zoo bullshit, like bro, he's just been getting punched over and over again. Like I haven't seen someone dragged through the media as badly as him in a while. Like he's literally getting beaten up bad.
I'm gonna get a little off script here. I'm still gonna be within the boundary. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. There's one episode I would love for any guy who's about to be in this situation to watch. Our FreshandFit episode. It was June 2021. It is a collaboration with the roommates talking about the Lil Loaded himself over his ex. That is the one video I recommend to everyone. And this situation
that's how you found us, right?
Yeah. Oh, I found you guys through roommates and Kevin.
Don Pino 91, welcome, bro.
But that episode,
RIP to Kevin Samuels.
But that episode was like, I will defend FreshandFit till the day I die because of
that was one of our most powerful episodes.
I was going to I was not like a similar situation, but it was like I was going through a chick like I was gonna give everything to a chick who was still gonna say like, well, she's the alpha woman. And she's an independent boss babe, and she's taking the lead while I still have all the responsibility. I was just gonna go through that, and I remember watching that episode, and then I was like, wait, what the?
Connected the dots.
I don't need this shit. Like, and then she was like, Mo, I wanna go to the Versace mansion. I said, no.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It was the most liberating feeling I've ever felt in my fucking life. Just an idea of understanding your own value. It's like the world is lifted off your shoulders and you feel lighter than ever. And it's because of that episode with the roommates talking about Lil Loaded himself. And that's what I recommend almost everyone in the chat watching. And most of all, I recommend Logan Paul to watch that.
If he's watching, yeah, man. Diolo is now a monthly supporter. Shout out to you, bro. Because someone in the chat, one of the homies, can one of y'all drop that link in the chat? Because actually was a good episode. We did it with the roommates. It was a fantastic collaboration. People can say what they want to say about Hafiz, but I like the guy. I don't have an issue with him. I wish him the best. I know that I think the set roommates that don't make content together anymore. Hafiz kind of went off on his own. But that was it. That was a great episode. We did some pretty good collabs. I look at the roommates kind of as like the cleaner versions of us. Like we're Wario and Waluigi. They're like Mario and Luigi. We're like the evil twins.
I'm always gonna have appreciation for them for introducing me to you, Myron. So.
Somebody put in the chat how it feels. Yo, y'all. But yeah, someone in the chat will throw it in there for y'all. Yeah, bam. I see some guys throwing it in there right now. But yeah, dude, like. Guys, this shit is dangerous stuff, man. I mean, we can make jokes and sing the Pokemon anthem about hoes and all that other shit, but it's like, we kind of make fun we make light of a very dark situation, but there's dudes that literally out here because of women, bro. Like, it's that crazy. Like, dudes are ending it all. They're taking a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and that's the worst thing you can do, man. So just know your value, and that's gonna, having this red pill awareness is gonna save your life. But yeah, that's really it on my end. He's got to leave her, bro. And I like your strategy with the WWE thing, but he ain't gonna leave. He's not gonna leave, even if he beats Dillon Danis up. Like, he'll get a little bit of redemption, but
the way he discredits the red pill, he ain't leaving, bro.
He can't. He can't. Yeah, he can't. He's got to stay 10 toes down with her now. Mike Madge, like all these guys, like they gotta, because they did a whole pod. We reacted to it on Locals, guys. Go feel free to check it out where they talked about who's that just joined?
Flaming Heron.
Flaming Heron, shout out to you.
One of our mods.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. These guys. When you're PC like that, you gotta be an agent of the matrix and say what sounds good to your investors and to all your business people. You can't say certain things. So, All right, let's hit some of these chats and then we'll close this thing out.